Alrighty, challenge of the week. What this is, it's an opportunity for you guys to win a prize if you go above and beyond and learn something that I thought would have been really important for me to learn at your age, okay? But instead, I kind of just acquired this like over the years, and it wasn't until maybe like middle school or high school where I could put it finally all together and said, oh, this makes sense. So the challenge this week is going to be chord families. It's going to be pretty easy. But eventually we're going to start picking it up. We're going to do like círculos, so we're going to do progressions, and then finally the last week we're going to do something really tough. And these prizes are going to get better and better, okay? So if you're interested in giving this a shot, then approach me on Friday after we get off of break. I'm going to let you guys stick around for a little bit and try it out, okay? Alright, so chord families, why are they important? Well, they're pretty much like the foundation of every song, guys. If you can play these three chords, you can pretty much play any song, or like I said, like the basics of a song. And whenever you're playing like a ranchera, like let's say in the key of A, you'll notice that you're playing two other chords a lot. And there's a reason why you play those chords, right? It's a lot like us. Like let's say chord A likes to hang out with chord E and D, right? Just like you hang out with, let's say, your mom or your dad or your brother and sister more than me, right? More than A chord likes to hang out with B flat, right? So with that being said, guys, picture it like a little house. I've done it in class where I draw a little house, and in the tip of the roof I put an A, right? That's the key that we're in, and then I'll put two other chords, alright? So picture it like this. So in the key that we're in, that's going to be our primera, okay? In English, the terms that we use like universally in music is tonic, and then we go dominant and then subdominant. But in mariachi we say primera, segunda, and tercera to make it easier on us, okay? Alright, so let's take a look at A. So A, we're in the key of A, so A is going to be our primera, okay? Think about it like that. A is number 1 when we're in the key of A, alright? So, to find our segunda, what I used to do as a kid is I would count, if I didn't know them, was I would count 5 up from A, okay? So, depending on what key you're in. So, A, B, C, D, E. So that's going to be our segunda, guys, E. And we're going to add a 7 to it, okay? So it's going to be E7. Now to get to the tercera, you can either count down 1 from E. So that would be from 5, right? That'd be 4. So letter before E is going to be D, right? Or you can count up 4 from A, okay? So in the key of A is number 1. To find your segunda, count up 5, starting on A, right? Starting on the key we're in, A, B, C, D, E. Add a 7 to it. Good. We found our segunda. To find our tercera, you can count down 1 from E, which is D. Or we can count up 4, right? So A, B, C, D. And that's it, guys. So we have A, E7, and D. We're going to go ahead and skip B. We're going to go on to C. C, segunda, count up 5. C, D, E, F, G. Add a 7. Tercera, count down 1 from G, F. Okay? C, G7, F, D. Count up 5 from D. It's going to be A7. Go back 1, G. Okay? Okay? Now moving on, we're going to go ahead and do E. So E, your segunda, count up 5 from E. E, F, G, A, B, B7. Alright, the chord you guys always forget. Alrighty, and then count down 1 from B, A. Okay, guys, it's that simple. Now, going on, F. F is a little bit different, guys. I'll explain this in class. F, to get your segunda, what do? Count up 5. 5. So, F, G, A, B, C. C7, right? Add a 7 to it. And our tercera is going to be, if you count down 1 from C, it's going to be B. But I'll explain something in class, guys, something you guys already know. It's going to be B flat, okay? Keep that in mind, alright? Right, and finally, guys, key of G. And I'll let you guys figure this one out, okay? Essentially, if you memorize those, guys, if you memorize the chord families for A, C, D, E, F, and G, they're not too hard, guys, remember. If you're trying to memorize, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have to remember 3 chords. Well, 3 times A, B, A, C, D, E, F, G. 3 times 6. Oh my god, how much is that? 2,000. I'm going to have to remember 2,000 chords. Remember, you know your primera. So you only have to find 2 other chords. And remember guys, a lot of these chords are, you'll see that they dip into each other. And there's a reason for that too, alright? I'll be explaining that in class. If you remember those 3 chords for every key, guys, really it's only 2, then you'll get a prize, alright guys? So keep that in mind, and we'll see who goes above and beyond, alright? Proud of you guys. Good job.